Peace.
Peace.
This is Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. You're just now entering the cipher called Real2reel360. K-Wise.
Peace, God.
Bring that beat in, kid.
Indeed.
Peace.
Yeah. What's going on, party people? Welcome to the Real2reel360 show. Let's get it in.
We do the knowledge of wisdom so you can understand. Real360 shows in full command. We changing the game for how it all was taught. From bondage to freedom to an independent thought. Yo, the show is here to bring about a change for real. To lighten everyone so we all know the deal. 360 degrees is a fact. We created the show to give our love back to our communities so we can know what's going on and give them the support from knowledge to born. So if you're ready to learn, then it's time to go. Sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Peace.
Peace and blessings to Allah's mighty 5% nation of gods and earth, to all the human families of the planet Earth. We bid you a love, peace, and happiness. High salute. I am DJ K-Wise Allah, a.k.a. Kato, the black superhero. Welcome to Real2reel360. Look, the pot is hot and the pressure is on. We got one of the most dynamic icons in the biz with us. We are very happy and elated, but I'm going to let my brother shine and bring him on because I can't wait. If I can't wait, I know you can't wait. So listen, sit back, relax, take notes, and it's time, y'all. Let's roll with my brother. Let's go.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Sure enough.
Well, who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
Who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
I can't hear you.
Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD.
Peace to all our followers, likers, and subscribers. It's on.
Yay.
This right here is the way you close out a night. This man right here, like my brother said, is an icon in the music business. Got a chance to actually see him and meet him. Didn't really get a chance to talk like I wanted to in Atlanta at the AMG Awards. But to listen to his speech was so moving for me, because he talked about his journey, the sacrifices, the ups and downs in the music that he went through, and how he keeps pushing and kept pushing to get to this level. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the one, the only Mr. I'll pay the shipping cost himself, Mr. Ronnie Bell. Let's get it, baby.
Yeah.
Peace and blessings.
Peace
and
and blessings.
blessings.
Man, when I tell you to listen to your speech during the AMG Awards, it was really moving, and it showed what the journey that artists have to go through and the things that they have to deal with when you reinvest in yourself, when you know that, you know what I'm saying, this is something that you want to do, that this is something that your gifts that you give to the world, and this is the way that you're able to provide for yourself and your family. It was amazing to us, and I've been a fan. I've been a fan when we was talking behind the scenes, and I'm not going to tell no lie. Like, when I first time I heard shipping costs, it blew my mind. I said, man, listen. a lot of times, man, when we get to partying, and you know what I'm saying, you know, that brown and that white get to flowing around, and that shipping costs come in, some mama daughter finna catch hell that night. That's all I can tell you.
Yes,
so Mr. Ronnie Bell, can you talk about your journey when you first started in music?
I'm originally from Walker, Louisiana, man, and I come from a musical family, so it all started in church, like most people from the South. Started singing in church, and believe it or not, I never wanted to be a singer growing up. I wanted to be a drummer. So, you can imagine, like, I'm singing because I have to, right? At a young age, my mom and my grandmother, we gonna sing in the choir, right? But I'm looking at them drums the whole time while I'm in the choir stand. But and finally, I was starting to get kind of nice, man. But as we got older, you know, my choir director kind of set me down, and she was like, "Look, um, we got people who can play, who can hit these drums a lot better than you, but they can't do what you do on this mic." So it's like, yo, you more valuable to us on this mic than you are on these drums. So at that point, then I just kind of had to embrace it and kind of roll with it. But again, like to go to the part that people really want to hear, man, I started off in high school, man, just being a studio rat, like a gym rat. I was a studio rat, man. My cousin had a studio at his house. Then we had we was in his living room, and then from there, my uncle had a house that we turned a little upstairs studio apartment into an actual studio. So when he started his record label, I would just, I'd go play my football or basketball game on Friday, wake up early Saturday. Well, I'd probably go watch film or work out, and then I leave there and come back to the studio and sit around all day, sit around for 9, 10 hours just to get about 15 minutes on the mic. you know, he thought he was gonna be the next D and Y from Rough Riders, but I do whatever I did. If he making a beat, I hear something, I go peck around on the 808, on the drum machine and help out with there. Somebody needed a hook, a singing hook. Either I'm trying to sing it or I'm trying to write it, and offer that up. And from there it just kind of went to then I started playing. I ended up getting a scholarship to play football down in Delta State, and I just kind of focused on that for about 2 years. And man, that football life, man, people don't realize it's a business, man. Even before NIL, it's a business, man. So like in the middle after the end of my sophomore season, my coach is like, "Well, look, we want to motivate you, so we're gonna cut your scholarship in half." And I'm like, "Coach, that ain't gonna motivate me. That's gonna send me home." So he proceeded to he proceeded to cut my scholarship. So I was true to my word. I ended up transferring to Southern University, and it ended up being the greatest move I ever made, man, because it truly showed me that if you're in the right place at the right time, your life could change.
Right.
Right. So just by being at Southern University, man, these are some of the opportunities I had just as a. So when I came into Southern, I was a business major. I decided I wanted to do a minor, which I was doing at Delta State, but I wanted to minor in vocal performance. I wanted to enhance my vocals. So just by being at Southern University, I joined the concert choir. Man, I'm singing in the concert choir for years. A white lady, a little small white lady, walk in the room and asks who wants to go to Carnegie Hall, and I'm one of the first ones to raise my hand. So that's like a lifelong dream, man. I grew up with my grandmother watching old Elvis films. I want to go to Carnegie Hall one day too.
Right.
So man, brothers, I'm so blessed. Just by going to that school, man, I was able to sing on the stage in Carnegie Hall. I was able to go to the Apollo. I did Showtime at the Apollo. I also did the regular Wednesday nights, amateur night. I made it to the Top Dog finals. I went to the Apollo like 6 times in like a 4 month span. I made it to the finals. I came in third for the Top Dog finals, like on the regular amateur night, not the TV one. Yeah, on the TV one, man, they had these little kids, bro. You can't do nothing with that. I was up there killing doing my John Legend, man, but they had like this 16-year-old and this 12-year-old, and them boys was playing like the Thelonious Monk on there. I'm like, yo, it don't matter how good you sing, you can't do nothing with that. But yeah, man, just being there, and then I was blessed, man. Like as soon as I made it to Southern, I transferred there. I had a cousin who played in the marching band, and he introduced me. They were looking for a guest singer, and he introduced me to the assistant band director. And like by my second semester there, my second year at Southern, I'm singing at the Bayou Classic with the marching band, singing a Ray Charles song. So man, I've been able to grace to sing at the Superdome during the Bayou Classic Battle of the Bands at least 3 or 4 times. I did homecoming, halftime with the band at homecoming like 4 times. We did halftime at the Mavericks game. We did halftime at the Pelicans game. Man, we did law day all around the city. And it was just a blessing, man. I did a Battle of the Bands with them out in Atlanta. Like I've had all these opportunities, man. I was able to open up for like Bun B, Erykah Badu, 112, Juvenile. I just had this journey. That's when I was on my R&B hustle, man. But as I got older, getting close to my 30s, you know, somebody who was in the business just really set me down. You know, I had great music, right? And I thought that's all you needed was great music. And you know, you press up your press kit, you send it out, and somebody gonna give you a call, right? And my music better than half the music on the radio, right? But you start to realize, somebody explained the game to me, like, bro, if you don't have about 75,000 to 150,000 to put into one song, you kind of wasting your time in the R&B game. And I happened to meet a guy. I had one of my cousins, Lakeisha Robinson. She booked me to perform at the Katrina 5-year reunion out in New Orleans in the 9th Ward. And I met a guy named Kim Frost Hill, and that just changed my life. You know, he was there with another artist. He heard what I was doing on the stage with my band. I had my guy LC on the trombone, and man, we did a little Ray Charles. We did a little Jamie Foxx. We did a little Isley Brothers. We did a little Walter Hawkins. You know, gospel, old school R&B, new school R&B. He was impressed with the show and what we did. And he just started talking to me, and I ran into this man. And about the second time I ran into him, when I was going home, I was like, man, I keep running into this guy. I said, man, if I run into this guy one more time, every time he ran into me, he said, man, look, I know you're doing the R&B, but I think I got something for you. Have you ever heard of Southern Soul? And I wasn't really big into it at the time. And then I said, well, Lord, if I was getting frustrated with the R&B because it wasn't moving. But I said, Lord, if I run into this man one more time, it must be meant for us to work together. And lo and behold, I had signed a developmental deal with this rap label in Baton Rouge to do some R&B. And one night I went to the studio and he was there. And so they was trying to sell him on promoting some rap music. And when he saw me, he was like, hey man, y'all got some music on him and I want to hear that. And when he heard my music, he was like, man, why y'all not pushing this? And so I caught him in the parking lot and I said, look, man, this is my 3rd time running into you. I've never really met you. I only know you from my cousin, and I ran into you again here. I said, I've already prayed on this, and I said, God has put you in my path 3 times, so it must be meant for us to do some music. And he made me a deal. He said, I just want you to record one song, and we'll handshake deal. You record this one song, and we'll see, and we'll put it out, and we'll see where it go from there. And about 3 to 4 weeks later, I met up with him. I went down to a studio in New Orleans. I probably was in the booth for probably about 45 minutes, maybe an hour, recorded the song. And that song just happened to be I'll Pay the Shipper. I mean, not I'll Pay the Shipper. That song happened to be Cotton Candy.
Well, I'm glad that you said that because we finna go into that right now. Right now.
It.
Let's get it. Priscilla.
Go DJ. Hey,
Go
DJ. Go DJ. Go DJ. This your boy Ronnie Bell, coming at y'all with this new swing out, Cotton Candy. If you're feeling this one, holla at your DJs. Baby, listen, it's been a long week and I'm ready to relax. Got a nice chest of beer and a 5th of Jack. Now my pocket's full of money and all my bills are paid, and I'm clean as a whistle from feet
around and swirl your body all around. 24/7, girl, 365. I'm gonna give you all my love until you're satisfied. You taste like cotton candy. You feel like cotton candy. Oh, you taste like cotton candy. Yeah, you feel like cotton candy. You taste like cotton candy. Oh, you feel like cotton candy. Oh, you feel like cotton candy. Baby, you taste like cotton candy. You feel like cotton candy. Baby, you taste like cotton candy. Oh, you feel like cotton candy. I said you taste like cotton candy. Oh, you feel like cotton candy. Oh, you feel like cotton candy. You taste like cotton candy. Oh, you feel like cotton candy. I said you taste like cotton candy. Oh, you feel
Man, now how does it feel for your very first Southern Soul song to run the charts like it did run the charts?
Man, it's a gift and a curse, right? It's a blessing because it's the first one out the bat, and you could just run that into the ground, and with instantly within within 6 months, you going places and people singing your song, right? When
Mhm.
you had all these years of like 15 years prior where you've been making music and trying to give people CDs and they don't even want to hear it. And you make one song and everywhere you go people singing it to you, right?
Mhm.
But it's also a curse in how it happened to a certain degree, because after all the years of making that R&B music and
Mhm.
and then going to Southern and being a vocal major and hooking up with my guy Teddy P, and we making all this good music, you frustrated, right? You want to get out all this good music that you've been making and nobody heard, and then even when you performing it at shows, people don't want to hear it. Man, okay, that sounds nice, but go ahead and
What
turn that cotton candy on.
now? Shout out to the GOAT. The GOAT is in the comments. Omar Cunningham. You know what I'm saying? Giving you your flowers. Talk about how great of a guy you
Salute,
are. You know what I'm saying?
salute, man.
Marlena Wright down there in Jackson, 90.1. You know what I mean? Shout out to Cuzzo. Lottie, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lottie. Man, it's a lot of people done fell into the comments. Princella, you know what I mean? You know it's nothing but love. Bobby Alfred, you know what I mean? It's nothing but love. Shay Williams, thank y'all for tuning in. Now, musically, like, where do the inspiration come from?
Man, again, man, I grew up in a Church of God in Christ
Mm-hmm,
household, so it was all church all the time.
mm-hmm,
I would get a lot of my secular music from TV, and every now and then I go by one of my uncle's house and I hear some of that, or some of my older cousins. But my earliest inspirations, um, John P. Key,
mm-hmm.
that was my guy. So like when you hear that. Oh, taste like that's all John P. Key, man. John was a master at hitting with that high note, right? And then Ray Charles, oh my goodness, I'm an '80s baby, so them Pepsi commercials and man, look, I fell in love with Ray, man. I used to watch Quantum Leap with my grandmother,
Uh-huh.
and on one of the biggest episodes of Quantum Leap, in the background, they was playing Georgia on My Mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that was my show, and I used to love watching it with my grandmother. And that episode, it brought like a tear to my eye because Georgia on My Mind was the perfect song to play for that emotional moment that was going on. I said, yo, I gotta learn this song, man. And I was like, man, this the same dude from the Pepsi commercials. You got the right one, baby. Uh-huh. So yo, man, so Ray, so then I started getting into Ray, man, right? And it's like late eight, it's like early 90s, right? And then after I started deep diving into Ray, so that's somebody I can kind of listen to, and grandma ain't really tripping on, right?
Right.
So then I started really discovering Motown. I bought that the first CD I ever bought was the Motown 40 Classic. I think it's Motown 30 or Motown 4. I think it might have been 30. It might have been the Motown 30 anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a quadruple disc. And man, I was able to listen to the Four Tops, the Jacksons, Smokey Robinson. I had always heard Marvin Gaye, but it's different when you hear that early Marvin Gaye and really get to hear all the different songs with him and Tammy Terrell. And like that was one of the few things I could listen to, and I didn't have to worry about Momo. Like, man, what is that? Turn that off. But that was really a lot of my early inspiration, man. And then of course, man, his name taboo to say right now, but at that time, man, my R&B goat was Kales.
Hey, I'm gonna say this on right here. We rock with R. Kelly on Real 360. We don't mess with Robert. We rock with R. Kelly, but we don't mess with Robert. Okay, that's just what it is. So we put it out there. We still play R. Kelly, but we don't rock with Robert. All right.
There you go. But yeah,
There you go.
Kales was my dude, man. And I thank God for all my older cousins who they was music heads. So when I would ride in the car with them, or when I would go to their house, and back then in the '90s, everybody had their CD books. So I'm a few of the R. Kelly CDs would disappear for about a week or two.
Just
Right. But man, man. Then Boys the Men, man. I was an R&B head, man. Jodeci, Boys the Men, Troop. Um, man, who else was my man? I was on everything Rob was doing at the time, though. Golly, I was R. Kelly out, man. Um, Genuine. Oh my gosh, I was one of the biggest Genuine fans, man. I knew almost every song on the album. And then Tank, man, that early Tank, I was on Tank, man. Tank's still a legend to me, man. Salute you, Mr. Daryl Simmons. But man, I just always had a big love for R&B, man. Again, and then as I got older, late '90s, early 2000s, started getting ready to go to college. I started to hear, I started kind of discovering a little bit of Johnny Taylor, Sam Cooke. Um, what's my guy? Bobby Womack. That's around the time KC had redid that Bobby Womack song.
yeah.
Man, so they just heavily influenced me, and I would just engulf myself in that old school. Like, man, my friends and my cousins, they would just be like, "Yo, man, why are you riding around listening to this old school, man?" I get my Stevie Wonder kick, man, and I get the Stevie Wonder anthology, and I'm just going in for 22 songs straight. But yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. But
Definitely.
yeah, again,
I want to shout
go
out
ahead.
our sister show. You know what I'm saying? Vicky P. You know what I'm saying? Live with Vicky P. Vicky Partlow is on here. Shout out to you. Shout out to Lottie, man. Shout out to Daryl Simmons, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to Real 360. You know what I mean? Make sure that y'all check out Vicky P as well. Now, we want to get into, you know what I mean, some more of that great music of yours, Ronnie. And this song right here is how you got on my radar. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
When you said you'll pay that shipping cost, Oh, trust it. No, it was on my radar. So, big bro, let's get that together. And gentlemen,
This your boy Ronnie Bell, coming to y'all once again, with this real talk, real music. And I know a lot of you ladies out there, you ladies are wondering why you're not having the success that you deserve. And I know some of you don't want to hear it, but the truth is, it's your man.
You gotta gain in weight, boy. It's only so much a woman can take. She's losing her hair, yeah, all because you're still there. You keep putting her down. Every time his friends come around, she's drinking and thinking. She's drowning in debt, constantly singing, getting in her way. Whatever it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost. You're getting in her way. Whatever it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost. You're getting in her way. Whatever it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost. You're getting in her way. Whatever it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost. You're getting in her way. Whatever it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost. I can put you on Greyhound, hound. Pack your things and never come back around. I'll pay for Megabus, bus. You gotta go, can't stay here no more. Priceline.com, I'm willing to pay. You gotta leave today, get in her way. Whatever it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost. You're getting in her way. Whatever it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost. You're getting in her way. Whatever it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost. You're getting in her way. Whatever it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost. You're getting in her way. Whatever it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost.
Now look, a lot of men are jealous of their woman. They try to do little petty and sneaky things to stop your groove, ladies. Like, if you're trying to go back to school or start your own business, they gonna shoot the idea down. They want to keep you caged in like a bird and always accusing you of messing around. And because he don't socialize with family and friends, he don't want you to do so. That's why you can't go to the next level. See, ladies, the sooner you let him go, the quicker success is gonna come to you. The bottom line is, ladies, you sleeping with the enemy.
Getting in her way. Whatever it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost. You're getting in her way. Whatever it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost. You're getting in her way. Whatever it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost. You're getting in her way. Whatever it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost. You're getting in her way.
I tell you, you hit some heartstrings when you told them the Mega Bus, the Greyhound, and Priceline.com.
Yes, sir, man. Shout out to the late Kim Frost Hill, man. Frost. The beauty of it, man, when I started recording this, I was working with a manager, and he was a manager slash writer and producer. He had a lot of these songs when I came to him. And he was like, bro, I had these songs, man, but I don't have anybody who can really sing them and bring them to life. And I was like, well, I've been recording a lot of this R&B, and I was like, I was hearing Tucker on the radio, and I was hearing Vibrato on the radio, and I'm like, oh, okay, I think I could do that. I was like, and then when I got to the studio, I'm like, oh, this is a lot easier than trying to record an R&B song. So it was like, you know, whenever I would come in town, you know, at the time I had just graduated, I just got my MBA from Southern, and it's like, man, I appreciate it, man. At the time, but this was like when just before Cotton Candy came out. So, well, right after Cotton Candy came out, I ended up graduating, getting my MBA, and as soon as I moved, I ended up moving to New Mexico. I took a government job out there. As soon as I moved, I knew it was going to happen, but I didn't think it was going to happen to the level that it happened. As soon as I moved, the music started popping. I was like, all these years I've been sitting around here trying to put out good music and nothing was working. And I record one Southern Soul song and move away, and people calling me a star. I was like, wow. I was like, look at God.
Man, I tell you that the cotton candy and shipping costs definitely left an impact on Southern Soul. And I was going to ask you the transition between R&B and Southern Soul. How was that for you? And do you sometimes, you know what I'm saying, dibble and dabble back into R&B when you come out with your albums?
Not. It took me a long time, man. Frost really gave me the art of working a record, and we would work that record, and he was like, "Yo, we not coming out to the album till we have at least 3 songs really, really popping." So we dropped Cotton Candy, then we dropped another song, Confessing My Love Pains, and then we dropped another song, Can I Get Some? And they did good in certain areas, but they didn't really pick up like Cotton Candy did. And then after we did shipping costs, like everything sped up when shipping costs came out, right? So, and we was riding high for that, and then we was just about getting ready to drop the album, and then he passed away in 2018. And then at that point, then I had to kind of go in the executive mode and finish the album. I had to bring in some of my guys that I had worked on some of the R&B with, and that first album, that's when we kind of blended. You know, I was like, yo, I gotta give people a little bit of me, and it's different things. Southern Soul and R&B are different animals, right? Like R&B, you can sing your butt off, you can harmonize and sing your butt off. In Southern Soul, it don't hit the same in Southern Soul. It's more like church. Hey man, get right to it, bro. You kind of preaching, you kind of call and responding, you kind of making people want to get up and dance. You trying to touch people. It's not about how good you can sing, and that was the hardest thing to adjust to. It's like, yo, I could be in a building and I could out sing everybody on the stage, but they got hits in the Southern Soul realm that you can't do nothing. The crowd going crazy. So at the end of the day, it don't matter if you're the best singer.
Now,
that's what the music industry is.
Definitely. Daryl Simmons wanted to know, which one do you prefer, R&B or Southern Soul?
After being many years ago, I would have told you R&B, but at this point now, I have been in Southern Soul for so long now. I greatly enjoy Southern Soul, man. So much so that it's like, yo, like I've been on the Blues Are Right tour here off and on for probably about the past 5 years, and it's like seeing some of those crowds, and then seeing what some of these R&B shows crowds be having. Like, so, Blues Is All Right, and some of these Southern Soul festivals and stuff outdraw R&B crowds. Like when people say R&B is dead, it's not literally that the art form of it is dead, but the draw of it, like because it's so expensive. You know, when you're trying to do advertisements for R&B, man, people want thousands upon thousands. When you're trying to advertise for Southern Soul, you know, hey, you know, give me 300, give me 500. You know, it's a different ball game, man. You could do so much more with not as much money, right? So I will say at this moment, I enjoy Southern Soul to the max, man. Like, look, you're not gonna get me on here pulling pulling a Simply Wayne on y'all. I'm not gonna do that.
No. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. We gonna leave that over there. We gonna leave that over there.
I'm just messing with you, but yeah, man, nah, man, I love
against
Southern Soul.
Wayne. Nothing against Simply Wayne, but we just gonna leave that attitude over there.
Yeah.
But
Yes, sir.
no, when you talk about your music and you have a song called "Grown Man" that I feel that you embody as an artist. Your presentation, your stage performance, and everything else, I feel like Grown Man you embody as an artist. Did you write that, or did you have help, collaboration with that?
Oh yeah, that was definitely a collaborative, man, with my guy, one of my longtime engineer and producers, Mr. Teddy P. Originally from Louisiana, but he's been out in the A for probably about 15 or more years. And my guy Jamie Evans, man, my label mate Jamie Evans, man. You guys gonna be hearing about him. Hopefully, I think my manager said y'all gonna set up getting an interview with him, man. He is the next best. He's the next best thing coming out at Southern Soul, man. He really hungry and he want it. So yeah, Jake, man, that guy there, man, he was a shot in the arm, because when Frost passed away, I was already planning, you know, to work with these other guys, and I had already knew them and had worked with them and was planning on trying to incorporate them into what I was doing. So when Frost passed away, it was no brainer. Them guys like embraced, like, hey, bro, we got you. And so, you know, again, I'm not one of those where I got to write every song, because then everything started to sound the same, phrases. You know, one time I did a song and I'm looking at one of my cousins and he finishing my sentences. I'm like, nah, nah, I can't operate like this. So, and then, man, when you got talented brothers around you, man, you want them to eat and you know, if they're willing to sow into you, you know, you want to work with them and give them a shot too, man, because everybody doesn't have to be on the mic. You know, a talented songwriter is a talented songwriter, man. Definitely. But also everybody can't sing it and make it a hit either. So
that's true. Now, shout out to my man Too Smooth. We're gonna get off into Grown Man.
See, every woman needs a man to love her, but every man needs a woman to give him respect. Let's talk about it. I've had my share of trouble, caused my share of pain. Woke up to days with sunshine, and I've had nights full of rain. But when times get hard, there's one thing I need. If King needed Coretta, every king needs his queen. I need someone who won't take my kindness for weakness, or that just won't do. You done pushed all my buttons, thinking I ain't leaving, and that's why we're through, cause you're messing with a grown man. Grown man, grown man. If you didn't know, you're gonna learn today. Oh, you're gonna learn, but I need me a woman. Woman, woman. Yeah, yeah. Makes me better.
shop, working my hands to the bone. So much stress from work, but I need peace at home. I've tried and I tried and I tried to make this thing work, but the harder I push, I just ended up hurt. Oh no, no, no. I need someone who won't take my kindness for weakness, 'cause that just won't do. No, no. You done pushed all my buttons thinking I ain't leaving, and that's why we're through, 'cause you're messing with a grown man. Hey, grown man. You gon' learn today. You gon' learn today. Oh, 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 yeah. But I need me a woman. A woman. A woman. Oh, oh. Lord have mercy. I need someone. Don't push me to the edge, no. Yeah. I don't wanna be done with you, but you're messing with a yeah, yeah. Woo. You're gonna learn today. And I need me a woman that makes me better each day. Nurture me, hold me, wrap me in your loving arms, make me wanna be there. I know that shit can make me, when my days get dark, you bring the light. Better, 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 better.
Woo! Man, I'll tell you. Now, Mr. Ronnie Bell, what is it that is in the future for Mr. Ronnie Bell right now? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I just released my second album. It's called um, mine went blank for a second. It's called Moments. It's called Moments in Time Cookout Classics. Right. So I hooked up with my guy Jamie Evans, Teddy P, and one of my good friends, producer X File, Mr. Howard M down in Baton Rouge. And man, we put this album together, man. My guy Jamie also jumped in on two tracks with me, and we got another artist on our label, Real Entertainment Group, called Jamel Lord out of Syracuse, New York. He jumped on us. He jumped on two tracks with me, and then also my guy Pokey, man. You know, I tried to work with all the heavy hitters, man, and you know, shout out to Pokey, man. He was the one. I think it was during the time we was on Blues Is All Right, and I kept talking to him about the song I had for him, and you know, sure enough, man, Pokey a little crazy. it looked crazy, man, but
A little.
yeah, but look, hey, he came through and did his thing on the track, man. Y'all gonna be hearing that song next year. I ain't going nowhere. I think hey, a lot of people been liking it. I think we probably gonna shoot a video to it soon. But yeah, the Moments of Time Cookout Classics, man. Y'all go stream that, download it, whatever, man. I got the hard copies for my old school CD lovers, man. I even got some vinyl coming. So,
Man.
you know, check out the website, Real Entertainment, Real ENT Group, ReelEntGroup.com.
I tell you what.
What's up?
I don't know about nobody else. They might hear it next year, but we finna hear it in a few minutes with you and Pope.
Man. Okay.
So if they not listening and they not watching on Fleet TV, on X, on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, and on GC Radio, they're gonna have to wait the next year.
They're gonna have to wait.
Yeah, I feel. But real quick before we go there, also what I got coming up, I got a few dates on Blues Is All Right coming up next year. We got Chicago, Detroit, Savannah, New Orleans, Grand Prairie, Dallas, Huntsville. I think I got some stuff in Baton Rouge coming up, but also I got a book coming out, man. I'm collaborating with Upland Studios. Very talented young lady that I love and I married, Miss April Sharice. Um, Her company, Upland Studios, we're coming out with a book that's going to accomplish, kind of tell my story, but it's also going to be pictures from shows, pictures with fans. There's going to be some QR codes that will lead to videos of different, and either me talking about something or that person talking about something. And we got this group, it's basically going to be like, the crown, the crowning of an uncrowned king, right? So just basically my maturation of coming from starting, not knowing much about Southern Soul to, now being in this thing over 10 years, 10 plus years, and still being relevant, still dropping music. And I want people to really to go out there and listen to the new music, man. It's 10 new tracks, and we got a lot of new stuff coming, going into next year. I got a collaboration with my guy, Mr. Hankey, my Southern brother. We went to Southern University. People might know Mr. Hankey from Smile with Lil Duval and Snoop Dogg. He had the banger with Michael Clark Jr. He also did Twerkulator and Freak It with City Girls. Man, we got something, man. I got a lot coming on, a lot coming up. The good Lord gonna bless. 2025 is gonna be the year. But man, I just want y'all to stay tuned, and I appreciate y'all if y'all been a Ronnie Bell fan. But I want y'all to check out all that new music because I like to make music for your soul. We call it millennial soul, real talk, real music that has a message, but it has a beat that you can dance to. And I just don't want to make music, right? There's some songs we're gonna have fun and party on, but I want music that can really talk to you about life and really touch people.
That's it. Now make sure that y'all catch him on that Blues Is Alright tour, and y'all be able to catch him in different other cities when he's not on the Blues Is Alright tour. Right now, we're going to get into.
Wait, one last time, because I know my family waiting on me. Just real quick, I want to shout out my family, my kids, my wife. Man, again, like what I said at the AMG Awards, man, what people don't talk about is the hard part of the sacrifice, not just of you, because you get the money, you get the accolades, you get the cheer of the fans, but the people that's at home, they got to put their life in hold for you, man. Salute to them, because they don't get talked about or celebrated enough, and people don't truly understand how hard it is to be married or dating or in a relationship or co-parenting with an artist, because you got to pick up a lot of slack when that artist is in another city, in another state, or in another country. And sometimes we don't support and really properly salute those parents and those people that's behind the scenes that never get seen and never get the hand claps. And again, man, everybody, realentgroup.com, man, King's Court. You guys will see a lot with this book coming out. I'm gonna start with the fans. Please share this with all your people. With anybody who feels a Ronnie Bell fan, I want y'all to sign up for the King's Court. You go to my website, you can sign up. We're gonna start interacting with the fans, and if Blues Is Alright, starting during that tour, we're gonna start bringing fans. I want to have special things for a small set of fans. Hey man, you might wind up on stage. You might be backstage. You might get some pictures with me and some of the other artists backstage. Who knows? I want you to sign up.
Definitely. Let's get it. Let's go, Kate.
Yay.
Hey, come on. Woo. Real entertainment in the building. Big Poke and Bell, babe. It's your boy, Ronnie Bell. Look at here. Tell him, Pokey. Maybe something different. Maybe something changed.
change what I feel. Ooh. Hey, Ronnie, you can say what you wanna say, but you can tell that girl I ain't going nowhere. Ooh, Ronnie, you can say what you wanna say, but you can tell them girls I ain't going nowhere. She said I ain't going nowhere, nowhere. She said I ain't going, Lord, I ain't going. She said no matter what you say, no matter what you do, Lord knows I ain't going, giving up, boy, on you. I ain't going nowhere, nowhere, babe. Nowhere, girl, I ain't going nowhere. No matter what you wanna do, girl, I ain't going nowhere. Nowhere, nowhere. Baby, I ain't going nowhere. I swear, I ain't going nowhere, babe. Nowhere, babe. Nowhere, babe. Nowhere games you play. No games you play. No matter what you do. No matter what you do. I don't care what you say. Don't care what you say. I ain't gonna play. I ain't gonna play. Ain't going. Ain't going nowhere.
Now, Mr. Ronnie Bell, you got a holiday song.
Yes, sir.
This is not your first one, but you have a holiday song that you made for the holiday season, and we want to get into that before we end the show. And being that it's holiday season, and you spoke about family, you know what I'm saying? What do the holiday season mean for Ronnie Bell and his family?
Man, I come from a big family, man. My grandmother had 11 kids. My pops had 11 kids, man. So it's just about family running around, bothering you, loving on you, cooking, singing, laughing, joking, watching movies, singing, running around outside playing tag. It's just about being around family and just coming together, man. That togetherness. That's what these holidays mean to me.
Definitely. So let's get off into that holiday New Year.
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. It's season's greetings, I'm so happy you're here. I see the presents underneath the tree, but you're the perfect wrap gift for me. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. together with you. Merry Christmas, oh yeah, and a Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. I wish you, Merry Christmas, oh yeah, and a Happy New Year, and a Happy New Year.
Woo. Yes, sir. Happy New Happy Holiday New Year. I'm sorry. And Ronnie Bell, we're coming to the end, but I want people to be able to know where they can get you booked, where they can see you at next, and where they can get all your great music.
Again, man, one of the first places you can start, man, follow me on social media at Ronnie Bell Music. On Facebook, it's official. It's at official Ronnie Bell Music Official. Um, Also, again, realentgroup.com, REELENTGROUP.com. You can reach out to to my manager, Ms. Katrina Hill, 504 That's 504-600-8383. Hey man, that calendar is open. I mean, we got a lot of dates, but hey man, we're more than happy to get to fit you in on the schedule. We want to come to your city and entertain your people and sing to your crowd, man. So please have me come out.
Definitely. I want to thank everybody from Fleet TV, Fleet Nation, from Twitter, which is X now, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, GC Radio, with got us streaming over in 101 different countries. Uh, Third Coast Society TV, 82.3 off of Live 365 Radio, because we're the morning show over there. And again, if you want to hear some of these great music, tell them where they gonna hear it at, K.
Listen, all you got to do is lock in right there and dial the Real2reel360.com or live365.com. And once again, the Real2reel360 radio, baby. We are here. We back in full effect. These songs that you have here will definitely be loaded up on the radio station tonight, so they'll be in rotation so you can hear at your pleasure. All right.
Yes, sir. Big bro, you know what time it is. Ronnie Bell, man. Much love and respect to you, brother.
Man, I want to thank y'all again for having me out, man. Hopefully we can do this again, man. When I have
Absolutely.
some of these great things popping off in 2025. And again, I want to shout out to my family. Thank y'all for waiting for me, because we supposed to be on our way somewhere, but I had to stop and do this, man. Thank you so much. I know you might be upset for waiting, but hey, Daddy gonna be there in a minute. I appreciate again my family, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody, man. And again, please support, listen to Ronnie Bell stream, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, Amazon Music. All those things matter, man. Again, as we talked about earlier, we ain't gonna mention no names, and we don't want no problems with nobody. But Southern Soul matters, right? All forms of music matter. Hey, that's a shirt right there. You might see me with that at Blues All Right. Southern Soul matters. Hey, but look, man, I just want y'all to please continue to support me and support all of the Southern Soul artists, man, because if our numbers aren't up, people don't believe that we can fill places. They don't think we can fill arenas, and they don't want to pay us, and they don't want to treat us fairly. So we need your support, and we need you to show us that love, man. If you want me to come to your country, man, let it be known, man. Send those emails, send those DMs, inboxes, and your boy Ronnie Bell. We see if we can make it happen, man. I appreciate everybody. Love everybody. Happy holidays again.
All right. We appreciate you. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Ronnie, you got a home right here on Real 360. So if anything that we can do in any given Sunday, man, just give us a call. We will bring you back. Don't worry about it. You will be locked in. We got you covered. Be safe out there on your travels, man. Give your family a love. We salute you and everything that you do, man. Great travels.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all, man. God bless y'all.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you were just bear witness to one of the most greatest icons in the biz, man. The brother is still solid as a rock and doing his thing, and we appreciate him for coming on. We like to thank you, our followers, our fans, subscribers, everybody, our families that support us each and every day for what we do, because without y'all, this wouldn't be possible. And I'm going to let you know right now, there's more in store. 2025, the gods are building, and we are born for this. You just got to understand. It's a real 360 thing. Yo, I am DJ KY Zala, a.k.a. Kato, the black superhero, along with the sidekick, the master of none, of all, but y'all can't get it because you ain't got it. Yo, we are here, baby. Josh Melala, a.k.a. Mr. PhD, who?
Himself.
Better believe it, baby. Real 360, y'all. Y'all maintain. We'll see you next week. We are out of here, man. Peace.
Peace.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we're starting to come to the end of the show. Right now, I want to take the time out and thank our guests for coming on. Also, too, we want to make sure that y'all listening and subscribing, and tell a friend and keep sharing, because we're going to keep bringing y'all the real content. You know what I mean? So, DJ KY, my brother, check us up out of here, son. Peace.
I want to give a big shout out to the nation of gods and earth, to all the human families that have planet Earth. I say peace. But to our subscribers, those who continue to watch and listen to the show each and every time we come on, I give a big shout out of love, peace, and happiness. The piece of man, woman, and child of the universe. It's time for us to disperse. We bring the best, not the worst. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Real 360. Bring a friend to hit that like and subscribe, so we continue to grow to bring more knowledge and wisdom to you. Upon our show, you make it possible for us to do what we do. Now it's time I end it just the way I bring it.